My name is Bob Maddox, and I've been asked by Coach Walker to come to his history class and talk a little bit about the climate of the era known as Vietnam.
One of the biggest problems, I think, with teaching history that kids have is that they don't connect it. And so someone from their own community that has these experiences kind of ties it home, brings it home, makes it real for them.
As I tell young people quite often, it says, what you call history, I call childhood. So I try to help them to understand what it was like and what some of the dynamics of Vietnam were in comparison to other conventional wars. I'm a Vietnam era veteran. I served the United States Air Force from 1967 to 1971. I am not a combat veteran, but I am one who served on the island of Okinawa. My specialty was being a nuclear missile technician. I worked on warheads and on guidance systems of missiles, the Mace missile over in Okinawa and the Minuteman missile in South Dakota.
He pulled out a newspaper of a story about one of his best friends that was killed in Vietnam and how he died. And it was like really impactful because that was something that actually happened. This is a real person who was friends with people and had a life.
I share what we fail to understand about what we actually were fighting against. And in the context of the climate, that's valuable. We thought we were fighting the aggression of communism. That was not what Ho Chi Minh was fighting at all. If you look carefully at what Ho Chi Minh was trying to accomplish, you come to realize we of all nations should understand what we were fighting, and we failed to pick it up. Ho Chi Minh was the George Washington of Vietnam. He was trying to bring freedom to his nation from outside influence, the French colony. It was a French colony up until he began to fight. His love was for Vietnam, and he was only using communism to supply the war materials that he needed to fight his battle. His battle was completely different than what we were fighting, and therefore we were unable to really realize that it was impossible for us to ultimately win.